Hello, hello. Here is your back and bis workout. I'm gonna try and keep this pretty quick, pretty smooth, so feel free to keep your phone near you and click pause. I will run through the exercises so you have them. I'm sure many of them you already know, but just so it's all compiled together. So starting super basic with just a bicep curl. With bicep curls, you can play around with the position of your hand, okay? So right now my palms are in, my thumbs are facing up, and notice my upper body is not swinging at all. Then you can go palms up, pinkies facing in, and then you can also go palms down, thumbs facing in. So all just a basic bicep curl, no big deal. After you're through plenty of those, you're gonna do an upright row. You can do this with a bar or dumbbells, but you're basically coming up, keeping your palms facing you. And again, this is biceps. You wanna make sure your shoulders are staying back and down. A lot of times people have a tendency to kind of shrug up and get their shoulders forward. So making sure that you're maintaining that nice posture. Okay, then you're gonna go bent over single arm row. With that, I usually just take the two weights and kind of put them together, but you can also just use a heavier weight. You can have one hand on your thigh, or it can be on a ball, but you're just gonna do a single arm row here. So you'll hear me mention this a lot, but shoulder needs to stay back. So if you need to, you can just figure out what back means by doing a couple of retractions here where your arm stays straight. But notice that there's space in between my ear and my shoulder, okay? So it's not shrugging up, it's just straight up towards the ceiling, and then you're finishing that, and it's gonna be at the top range of motion that you have a tendency to tip forward. So kind of anchoring that shoulder blade back and down, and then just a single arm row there. Okay, next, you're gonna need a TheraBand from up high, and you're gonna do a couple exercises with these. The first one is a lat pull down. I've got two bands here, and you're just gonna pull down, making sure that, again, your shoulders stay down away from your ears. You can have one foot in front of the other. You can be sitting on a ball if you want. You can do kind of a pull down, rotate if you want. And then this is gonna be your lat pull down. Elbows are wide, palms are down. Then you're gonna do a high row. So your chest is facing the attachment. Your elbows are tucked in, okay? So in towards your side. And you're just pinching your elbows back and down. Notice you're not finishing here, okay? You're not leading with your hands. You're just coming back as far as your elbows go down. So this is called a high row. Then, while you've got the band there, if you want, you can do what I call just a T curl. So your palm is facing up, your hand is at about shoulder height, and then you're just pulling in here. So it might feel better if you want to put the attachment to about elbow height here or shoulder height here. You might feel like you get a little more in the bicep out of it, but it's just nice to kind of be in that side position. So last is some back extension work. You'll want a ball for this. You can do this on the ground. Sometimes it's just a little bit much, and we've done these before. But you can have your hands at your low back, and then you're just arching here. This is addressing more your mid back. If you put the ball a little bit lower and have your feet anchored, you're gonna get a little more low back. And then you can add some rotation. So one shoulder blade opens up, look over that shoulder, come back down, and alternate. That's all there is to it.